This video is to ensure that my Esan language subscribers do not feel left behind, and I'm going to clearly explain how they can use my playlist to access the Esan language lessons, and also, for example, how the interviews playlist can be used to access the interview I did with Sir Odiagbe, the author of Esan books, and also the young man in US who has got Esan language app, the Esan app. So there's something there in this on the playlist for everybody. And also, those my subscribers who are not learning the Esan language, is to be able to know that going to my playlist, we give you everything you are looking for. Is the easiest way. It's like the content. It's like the content of the book. It's like the first page of content in the book. Hello everyone, my name is Mabel and I'm known on this channel as Auntie Mabel. This is a video specifically for my Esan language class students or subscribers or parents or grandparents or aunties and uncle who might be using this Esan language class videos to support the younger person in their lives, or spouses, or whoever you might be using this language class to support. I just want to make this quick video to explain what is currently going on my channel. The thing is, before I started making these general videos of how everyone can benefit from this channel, I mean, learn learn your language or cultural heritage or identity, I did make a brief video, which I'll put the link probably somewhere on this video for people to see, that I did explain the reason for my diversification. But obviously, some people, I can understand there's quite a lot of videos on my channel, so it's not easy for people to be able to pick out all of these things all the time. So I just want to clarify with this video that while I was teaching the Esan language, other people have asked, or how can they also implement this in their own different dialects or different major languages or smaller languages, either in Nigeria or in Africa. So that was why I decided to open it up. And secondly, the other reason I decided to open it up a bit, I find the aim of the channel wasn't really being, the aim of me doing my videos wasn't really being, wasn't achieving enough purposes. Because, for example, my video wasn't just to be used as a classroom, because I could see some parents will either send me a message or will leave a comment to say, oh, these videos are very good, I've sent it to my children, I've asked them to go and start learning on your channel. So I just felt people were misunderstanding the whole thing. I just feel that there was much to do than just sending the children to learn from my video. That the parents or the grandparents or uncles and aunties speaking the language to the children, or your adult person in your life or your spouse, was much more important, was very, very important, because for it to be successful, my video was supposed to be as a guide and as a kind of like just a book to just guide you, so that you can then implement it. 10 minutes, 15 minutes video is not going to make you be able to speak a language properly if the people around you are not supporting you. And some of the adult children as well were sending me messages and say, oh, Auntie Mabel, I'm learning things in your channel. Some people were very excited that the new things I learned from your videos, I'm speaking it now on the phone to my parents, my mom and dad. Probably they are no longer living at home. And the parents were on the other hand. Children, the young people I saw that were really benefiting from my channel were those who their parents were encouraging them, who were speaking back to them, unlike some of the parents who were not really supporting their young adults and who were not really reciprocating what the young adults were trying to tell their parents. So that was the reason why I decided to do those series of videos, which were the barriers that you are likely to encounter when you are learning a new language, which I think it was relevant to everybody. And also about the area, and others, some of other young adults as well wanted to know much more than the language. They wanted to know more about the cultural heritage. There were some people who found that learning the language was a bit difficult for them. There was nobody to speak it to, nobody was encouraging them. But however, they were interested in cultural heritage and other aspects of Nigerian or Esan or other language, other cultural heritage, or whatever part they come from. Originally, they want to know about their identity. So that was the reason why I did those series of videos. So why I really want to use this video to clarify, those who want to learn Esan language, there is still a part of my video that's relevant to you. So some people might not understand. I didn't understand how YouTube works, so I can understand that some people might not understand how to use the playlist, which I actually explained, although in midst of so many other things, on my birthday wish list. So but I'm going to clarify, this message is specifically for those who want to learn Esan language. So I will try and put the screenshot on how to access those videos specifically for the Esan language lessons on this video. I'll try and put it in there. So first of all, when you click on my YouTube page, then you will, if you are searching, if you are just searching, then you will search Ebo Mabel. Then you click on my photograph, which is the picture where I'm standing by the plant, the corn plant or maize plant. You click on that video, on that my photograph or my picture, then it will take you to my video. Then it will be on your first console will be home. Besides the home, there's the videos. Then next to that is the playlist. If you click on that playlist, then you go right down, you will see the group of everything. All my videos are grouped into playlists so that it's easy for anybody to access. So on that playlist, you will see the one where I said the Esan greetings, everyday conversation, and just the things I first did, my introduction to Esan language, which I did initially. Then that's a group of videos, about 10 videos are in that one. Why? Then you will have one standalone one, which is for Esan names and their meanings. That's another playlist on its own. Then we have a group of videos which are Esan language based on Sir Odiagbe's book, Esan language, Introduction to Esan language book 1. Those are a group of videos on its own as well. So I'm going to put all of this on the screen of this video so that all of you will understand how to access the Esan language lessons on this video, so you will not be confused. So, and also in the future, when I finish this series of video, because a lot of people are interested in different topics right now, there are topics that are really, really relevant to us. I really want us, Esan people and Nigerians in general, for us to know that there is more than make us. While you are learning your language, there are other things that are also important. Especially, I think probably when we are home, we don't really appreciate it as much. When you left home and go somewhere else, you can see that your cultural heritage and your identity, see the way the Chinese, the Asians, and all other Polish and all other people, group of people, value their cultural heritage and identity. And we have such a beautiful cultural heritage and identity that we are just allowing it to wither away. We are just not, because they are not written down, they are not, these other adult young people out there, young adults and our younger generation out there don't have anything to learn from. So this is part of my mission, and it will be selfish of me to just restrict it to only the Esan people when I know that there is so much other people around that can benefit from it. So I hope this video kind of explain what I'm trying to get across. So but in the future, when I've gone through this series of videos that are dealing with general identity, like even some of the things I did, like when I was talking about the traditional marriages, when I was talking about the burial ceremony, I still analyze the Esan ones there, which many of the people were learning Esan, especially those who are not in Nigeria were learning Esan on my channel wanted to know. Like when I did the Esan unique dance steps, I know some people who even live in Lagos, who don't even live in Esan land, some of them haven't even watched haven't even seen those dances before, a lot of people appreciated it and they were very happy. I know particularly a sister who lives in Warri who told me how she enjoyed it. Although she grew up in the village, she never got a chance to watch a Gbabonelimi. And for me, I can't remember the last time I saw a Gbabonelimi. It was only during those days when they used to do it during the Ihwe, the festival, that I saw a Gbabonelimi last. That is how many, probably when I was a teenager. Since I got married and left home, I've never seen a Gbabonelimi. So the group of Esan Unique Dance Step as well, that's something that many people haven't seen before. And the video by our brother, Mr. Godwin Ekpoma, that is a video for everybody that is really inspirational for everybody. That's part of the thing that inspired me to actually start this Esan language channel. So I just want you people to know that that part of the video as well is very important. That part of my playlist, the Esan Unique Dance Step, is relevant to every Esan person. There are not every Esan person have even seen those dances. Even if they have, some people haven't seen it for a very long time. So it's something you can also share with your children to say these are some of the dances they do in Esan land. So please, I just hope this video kind of explain this. And when I finish this series of video I'm trying to do right now, if you also watch my live stream, you can see where I'm interacting with the audience. So you have to understand that YouTube is a place where you have to listen to your audience. And those of you from Esan, I really feel those of you really enjoy the Esan language lessons, start leaving me comments, because when we struggle, we take so much time. It takes so much time to record videos, to edit videos. Well, when I'm doing the Esan language class, I have to go and prepare the lesson. I have to study the lessons first, and writing those words out in Esan language, the spelling out, it takes a lot more because of the letters of the alphabet, you know, like the E and the O and so many other things, and the B, the double consonant. There's a lot more work that goes into it. So if when I put those videos out there, it's really important for those of you, especially those of you in Nigeria. I know it might be a bit difficult for you, everybody. Just leave me comments. I know some people have complained they don't have access their videos, their gadget or their phone or whatever. It doesn't show the comment section. Doesn't show the comment button. Doesn't allow them to leave comment. If you click on other people's comments, you should be able to respond to other people's comments. So if you cannot add your own public comment, click on any or my comment. I always put most of the video. I always put my comment there to say, oh, this is what I'm doing on this video. Please leave comment behind. Click on that particular one, say as if you are responding to my comment. You should be able to leave a comment, because sometimes this video is like teaching a classroom, and you're not seeing anybody nodding here, nobody's asking you questions, nobody's talking to you. So it's those who actually respond to my video, who leave comment for me, that lets me know what they are interested in. So majority of people who are responding are saying they want to learn more than the language. They also want to learn about the cultural heritage. Some of them, I know some of the videos where I would mention, like when I was using Saudi Agbes, but when I mention like the farm animals, I'll tell a little bit of story of how the trap, for example, Ufi, when I talk of the trap, I would say, oh, how I used to catch animal in the bush and when I was a child and all of that. Some people will respond and say, oh, that's really nice. They like to hear those stories around some of all these terminologies, all these Esan terms that I'm telling them in the picture, the names and things I'm telling them, teaching them in Esan. So, but when people don't respond, they don't leave comment for me. I don't know what they are feeling. I don't know what they like. So for now, I just feel all those who are learning, just see this as a revision period for you. If only what you're interested on my channel is to learn the Esan language, please go back to those videos and do revision in all of those things and start speaking those things, those terms you are learning. Start speaking it to somebody in your family, your parents, your grandparents, whoever is teaching. And the grandparents who are sending their children to my channel, please, you need to do a lot more. If you're on the phone, if you talk to your grandchildren on the phone or your children on the phone, speak the language to them. Whatever you have learned, you have seen there, speak it to them. Then also the young adults who are learning, if they are speaking to you, speak it to your parents. If they are not on board, tell them why they need to speak it to you. That you just learning it from a YouTube channel, from a book, is not good enough. Then speaking it to you is what will make you to master them, especially the sound and everything better. So Even some other things, when I did say, oh, the wicked grandmother, when I was showing somebody else who was Yoruba family, who was speaking, a Yoruba grandmother who was teaching her grandchildren language that I saw on YouTube, that I swear, you can see what she's doing. She's visiting her grandchildren. She decided to teach them. And when you can follow that, when you now speak to those grandchildren on the phone, I did use that to explain as well, that when you're speaking to your grandchildren on the phone, then you should be able to teach them on the phone. You can even set a timetable and say every Saturday morning, I'm going to be teaching for 30 minutes. This language, the world is a global village now, wherever your grandchildren or your children lives. So please, please, I just want us to understand that this and for now and in the future, what I really want to do, I want to have a structure where I have a particular day of the week when I release video, when I will just be teaching Esan language. Then other days of the week, I will do a general thing. That is my plan for the future. But for now, this series of videos I'm doing, I need to run through all of this to the end, because this is what my audience are telling me they are interested in. Because the next series of video I actually want to do is on polygamy. I know some people might not see it as relevant. It is very relevant to majority of people. So this is where I'm going right now. And I'm going to do this Esan language class in the near future and have a structure where everybody is being needs is being met, where those who want to learn the sign language we have a dedicated day where I will have videos for them, and all the general video for everybody, including the Esan people who are from Esan will also be there. I hope this explains it, and I hope I haven't rant on too much on this video. The aim of this video is to try and keep it as short as possible and to get the message home. And on that note, my people, I will say, as usual, Babulu, Babulu, and I really want to use this opportunity to say thank you to all of you that have been supporting me, those who have subscribed, those who are sharing my video, those who are encouraging their friends and family to subscribe to my channel. I do appreciate all of you, and please continue to do that, continue to support this channel, and so that we will grow. And on that note, I will say Babulu, Vareveja, and Wakimbwe.